What's up, Royalty Media?
What's up? How you doing?
Wait, do you prefer Taylor or Royalty Media?
I prefer Taylor, but if you do use my business name, you can call me Royalty.
Okay.
I don't mind that.
Okay. So, what service does Royalty Media provides?
Anything between videography and photography services, event recaps, promo videos, music videos. I'm gonna start getting more into commercial, corporate, businesses, videos and things like that. Event photography mainly.
What made you want to get more into that?
Into
like the corporate videography. What made you?
That's where the bag is. I'm trying to get to the money.
Exactly.
They come with big budgets. And I just want to expand my network, outside of the entertainment industry. So, yeah. Definitely.
Okay. So, what made you transition from basketball into videography? Because I heard you play ball.
Right.
So, how did that transition?
Really, basketball kind of helped me transition to videography. I started out editing my own highlight tapes to send to college scouts.
You did tell me.
Yeah, so that's so that's really how I got into it. I'm like, okay, I like editing my own highlight tapes, and stuff like that, putting my own spin on it. Adding the slow mo, the little effects like that. I'm like, okay, this kind of cool. So when I got to college, I started the filming portion. Because I was just doing editing in high school. Then when I got to college, I started the filming portion after I declared my major, film and digital media. So then I was doing editing and the filming portion, and I realized like this is really what I like to do. So that's how I got into it.
So how long have you been creating videos?
Man, if you include my high school editing, how long has it been? Like 5, 6 years, somewhere around that.
I ain't gonna lie, it feels like you've been doing this for a long time.
But I wouldn't even say
editing game is crazy.
I wouldn't even say 5 or 6 years though, cause like I wasn't doing filming and editing in high school. I would say maybe when I really, really was starting to get into it heavy, I would say probably when I went to University of Louisville, cause that's when I was in an actual internship. And putting my filming and editing skills to use for something bigger than me.
What was that process like? Was it like a headache sometimes, or you enjoyed the whole thing?
No, I really enjoy the whole process. I would say editing is my favorite part because I've been doing it the longest, and I feel like that's where my creativity like really sparks is on the editing process. But I like the filming part too. Okay,
so the name Royalty Media, how did that name come about? How did you connect that? I think I'm already thinking the T is for Taylor.
Right.
So how did that royal?
Yeah, that's what a lot of people think, and it's partially right. I honestly don't know how I came up with it. I just had a weird thought hold up, royalty is really my name, Taylor. The letters just mixed around, if you think about it. So that's why it's no Y at the end of royalty, because it's my name. The letters just scrambled around, and then royalty. I would say I'm a spiritual person. And being just God's royalty, kind of thing. So that's kind of where I got the royalty part from. So that, and then my name aspect part of it, that's where I got it from. I understand that.
So you have captured videos and photos for Davies, Dreezy, and more well-known artists. So what was that experience like?
It's been fun. More so kind of just building a relationship over time. For example, with Dreezy, the first time I shot for her was last year, I think in February. And I just reached out to her, management asked me, hey, can I come through, shoot, make a nice little recap video, try to build the relationship. And since then, I just been keeping in touch with her and her people, and, just networking like that, and that's landed me in cool opportunities like shooting with her in New York for New York Fashion Week. Cool. And I kind of did the same thing with Davies, kept in touch with his people, shot a show for him last year, kept in touch with his people since then, And so when I was in New York, I knew he from New York too. So I'm like, I might as well kill two stones with two birds with one stone.
Yeah, so
and shoot for shoot some stuff with both of them. So
you were basically like keeping tabs on them, like
yeah. I keep tabs with people. I keep in touch. I keep the relationship
like
going. Most definitely.
So I know. Which one are you most comfortable with? Working with people, with a team, or just working by yourself?
I think it depends on what it is. So I love shooting promo videos, event recaps. Like I'd rather do that by myself because I just I got full control over it. I don't know. I just feel like recap videos, I don't need anybody else. In terms of music videos, I enjoy working with a team for some reasons, and other reasons I enjoy working by myself. So it just depends. Like for example, I don't mind the filming. And I don't mind the editing, so I might bring on board a director because I want to get better at directing, but I'm cool if somebody else does the directing and I can do what I feel like I'm best at. But in terms of the editing, if I'm working on a music video, like I always want to have full control over the editing. Like that's just my favorite part to do.
I love editing.
Yeah, like just let me edit.
Speaking of that, like what program do you use? Like do you use After Effects? Premiere Pro?
I use Premiere Pro. I'm trying to dabble in After Effects, but I really
the way you
people think I use
the
After
way your
Effects.
stuff be looking, it looks like it's in After Effects because you be masking and all that. I'll be like,
people think I use After Effects, but I'm like just getting my foot in the door with that. Yeah.
The fact that you can do that just in Premiere, imagine what you can do with After Effects.
Man,
it's gonna make a movie.
And I've been watching the tutorials trying to get started. Man, it's deep.
Damn.
It's real deep, yeah.
So who was one of the artists you would love to work with? Your ultimate goal to work with?
I would say like J. Cole. I listen to him since
okay, that's what I'm talking about.
I listen to him since high school, and he's just deep. Like he's a storyteller. Like I just love how he just tells stories, and that's the type of artist I like. Like I love storytelling artists. So I would say J. Cole. And then I recently had a thought, like, it would be kind of dope to work with Cardi B. Like, reason being, I pay attention to these artists and how they promote themselves. Yeah. And I realized, like, she doesn't have a lot of, like, she posts a lot of phone footage on her page.
She
like,
does.
A lot of phone footage. And I'm like, you need a videographer. You need someone who could just turn your Instagram page up. Like,
True.
I don't know if you pay attention to the baby. Like his social media game, his videos, all that on point. Kevin Gates, his team on point. Like some artists get it and they understand the importance of how a videographer can really, raise your brand and help fans interact with you more through the content you put out. So I'm like, man, if Cardi B, just had someone like me who could, just come with ideas and just film different things to get her fans more interactive with her page, like. Okay. That'd be dope. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she want Cardi for real.
Yeah. So everybody tag Cardi B. Tell her, hey, you know where to come. You feel me? If you want some dope stuff. Period.
Tag her for real.
And J. Cole too.
Oh yeah, and J. Cole.
Cole. Those are just two. I could probably name a few, but I'm gonna just keep it.
Talk about keep it simple.
Yeah, keep it simple.
So if you could tell us about like your worst client experience.
Worst client experience? Have I had one
when
yet?
You had like a headache, you was like, oh, it's time for me to go.
I won't name no names.
You don't gotta name no names. No.
They might know by the description, but I don't know because they was drunk. Basically, I do not like shooting music videos that deal with parties and people drinking because they just get too drunk and it's hard to direct. You end up raising your voice more than you want to, like people just get out of control. So like I don't like dealing with drunk people or people that's drinking while I'm trying to film a video. It's just, I'm on a time crunch. I'm trying to get stuff moving.
Get stuff done.
Yeah.
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
Man, okay.
But so far that's the worst.
That's the worst?
It could be worse, but no. That's bad.
If you could tell a young videographer the first thing to invest in, what would it be? They already got the camera though.
Oh, they already got the camera. First thing to invest in. Lens too?
Yeah. Hey, you do that too.
Okay, first thing to invest in.
Well, get them, I would say get them 2 items.
Okay, well, whatever software you're gonna use to edit, that's important. You can't really work without. You don't wanna edit with you don't wanna
Cinemax.
Right. You don't want to edit with iMovie with the basic program that just comes with, your laptop. Get a, Final Cut Pro or Premiere Pro. Do your research on which one you think is best. And then figure out how you like to film. Do you like to film handheld, or do you like to use other equipment like a gimbal or a I forgot the name. It's glide cam or a gimbal? Yeah, so
gimbal, you're right.
Okay,
gimbal.
So I would say figure out what style you like to use best. If you find that you like using a gimbal, I would say just get you a gimbal, because you're gonna be using that, majority of the time. So definitely.
Yeah, I better go get that gimbal.
Get that gimbal.
Get that stabilizer.
Yep. Hey, I'm Team Ronin S. That's what I use. So almost every shoot is with me. So
that's why your shit be smooth. I seen a barbershop shoot you did. I was amazed. I was like, what the? Them shots clean as hell.
Hey, gimbal. Ronin S.
Yeah, I heard that. Gimbal. So, what do you enjoy the most? Shooting in daylight or low light?
Daylight.
Yeah.
Low light, it can be really, really tough. Like, cause it's like the lower the light, you gotta make sure your aperture is at 1 point something, and that keeps it out of focus. Not, so it's like
it's too much work.
It's too much going on. I need good lighting. I need, So yeah, I
feel you on that.
Yeah.
I be noticing some people they be using LEDs at night.
And I don't want to have.
And I don't like that feel either.
Well, at least in like clubs and stuff, like I don't like having to bring out these big lights. I mean, that brings too much attention. First off, but
and some reason securities don't like that. Yeah,
nobody likes big bright lights on them. I mean, the video might make the video look nice, but I don't like bringing out the big lights. But when the settings are right, I would say low light stuff does look dope, but I prefer to shoot.
Okay. So recently I seen you tweeted about people inviting you to events, etc., and they expecting you to bring your camera. Can you express your thoughts on that?
I think my tweet says it all. Don't invite me anywhere. If you think I'm gonna happen to just bring my camera, pay me, be upfront about your intentions, or just don't invite me at all. Like, I'm a real people person. I feel like I'm cool. Like, I bond with people well. So, like, be genuine about how you feel towards me. You know what I'm saying? Invite me because you want me to be there. True. You can invite me if you want me to take pictures too, but just say, okay, here's your direct deposit, and come through.
When I seen that, I felt that.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, people do that.
They do.
Hey, bro, come out this way.
Hey, bring your camera too, by the way. Like, no. Like, I'm trying to drink.
I'm trying to chill like you.
I'm trying to drink and enjoy myself like you. Man.
So what's your ultimate goal in the field of this field of work? Like, what's your goal? What's your purpose?
Yeah, you know what? I'm still trying to figure that out. I don't know the specifics of it, but I do know.
Thanks for being on.
Yeah, eventually I want to have a team. I want to be able to, delegate different jobs to people. Like, okay, I got to shoot for you. You can take this job while I may have something else going on. You know what I'm saying? I basically just want to be able to freelance and live comfortably doing that. I don't know if, that'll entail, music videos, and it'll entail, shooting commercials. So whatever it.
I notice you don't talk on photography a lot, but your shit be raw as hell.
I don't like. Okay, so I wouldn't consider myself a photographer. Like, I really,
But what? Y'all need to go on her page and go look at her photos, because your photos is on point.
I appreciate it.
And you be talking about you don't like photography. I'm like, hold on, man.
Yeah, like, I don't know.
But you just more comfortable with video.
Yeah, I'm just more comfortable.
Understand.
Yeah, like I can take pictures, but like okay, so in terms of photography, I don't mind like event photography or like shooting shows, that kind of photography, but like actual photo shoots and like I don't really like that. Okay. Yeah.
So let them know where they can find your work.
All on my Instagram, The Royalty Media, no Y at the end of royalty. It's some on my Twitter, but just go to my Instagram. It's like all Instagram. That's my resume. That's my portfolio. Like, if you want to see something, just go to my Instagram.
Definitely, man. Yeah. So is there anything else you want to tell the people, or tips on videography, or do's and don'ts?
Do's and don'ts. I feel like a lot of videographers say this, just find your own style. Find people that inspire you, but you know, put your own twist to what you see. Never stop learning, never stop studying. There's so many tutorials out there on YouTube. That's really how I got to where I am right now. Like, to be honest, I don't even remember what I learned in school in relation to film. Like, I probably remember the basics of Premiere Pro and doing and starting editing and that, but like I can't tell you one thing. Like, most of how I learned is through YouTube, watching tutorials, applying what I learned, and just making it work.
Okay, so if you can't afford school, just go to YouTube.
YouTube University, period.
Definitely. I appreciate you for coming through, for real.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Man, that's what I said.